I am delighted that you were able to join me tonight, Mr. Bartley.
Oh no, Miss Davids. I am the one that should be delighted that you invited me in the first place.
You were always such a charmer, Mr. Bartley. I can see why Miss Bartley fell for you. Speaking of Miranda, how is she?
Oh, she's doing just fine. A bit stressed with juggling work and our children, of course, but other than that, she seems to have no complaints.
Yes, that is unfortunate. I remember you telling me it was Miranda's dream to be a stay-at-home mother.
Yes, it's a bit difficult for her, but at the moment my income alone cannot support us.
Yes, about that, Mr. Bartley, I have a proposition for you.
Oh? What is it?
Were you aware that Mr. Carter quit unexpectedly last week?
Carter? He was your personal assistant, correct? What a shame. He had always been polite with me. Did he give any reason for quitting?
Mr. Carter just wasn't cut out for it because he was unwilling to make the personal sacrifices this sort of role requires. But you, Mr. Bartley, would you be willing to do whatever it takes to succeed?
My apologies, Miss Davids. I don't quite understand what you are asking.
Mr. Bartley, I am offering you the position of being my personal assistant. As my assistant, you would be responsible for setting up meetings with clients, ensuring other employees are doing their work, and you'd be required to travel with me wherever I go. You'd receive a generous pay raise for your troubles, of course.
Wow, Miss Davids,
Before you accept, I need you to understand that this position will not be another 9 to 5. You'll have to be on call 24/7 and be ready to drop whatever you are doing at a moment's notice. You will have to make sacrifices, but, Mr. Bartley, I believe that if anyone could do this job, it would be you. I see a bit of myself in you, Mr. Bartley. I hope I am not mistaken when I tell you that I truly believe that you are willing to do whatever it takes to succeed, just like I would.
Yes, Miss Davids, succeeding is very important to me, and I promise to, dare I say, exceed your high expectations.
Then it is settled, Mr. Bartley. Congratulations. May you be stronger than Mr. Carter was.
Yes, thank you very much, Miss Davids. I won't let you down.
Oh, please, Richard. Call me Dolly. Welcome home, Richard. The kids and I ate a while ago, but I left a plate for you in the fridge.
Miranda, you can quit your job at the diner.
What? Oh, Richard, you know we can't afford that.
Now that I am Miss Davids' personal assistant, yes, we can.
Wait, you got a promotion?
Yes. Oh, Miranda, honey, I already accepted the offer. Trust me, you'll never have to work another day in your life.
That's just wonderful, dear. I'm so happy for you.
Dear, what's wrong? You don't seem very excited.
It's just, I'm worried that you might not have enough time for me and the kids, is all, with this new promotion. When I was younger, my father was always working. He never spent any time with me or my mother, and I just would hate for that to happen to you.
Miranda, I would never allow that to happen. You have no reason to worry. I promise you, this promotion will be a good thing for this family.
All right, Richard. I trust you. How is the paperwork coming along, Richard?
Very well, Dolly. I'm almost finished.
Good. Once you finish that up, we'll need to make our way to the airport. I just received a call that a client in France needs to speak with us immediately.
France? But, Miss Davids, I don't even have anything packed.
That's all right. I'll purchase whatever clothes or items you need once we land. We'll only be gone for a few days at most. While I understand that, Miss Davids, my son has a game tonight, and I promised my family I'd be there.
I'm sure Miranda will understand.
But, Miss Davids, Miranda and I... Well, Miranda has...
Oh, I think I understand where this is going. Tell me, Richard, what's going on with you two?
It's just... Miranda has been growing rather frustrated because she thinks I've been prioritizing my job above my family. We've been arguing a lot, and she's even threatening to leave me. Things have just become so tense between us, and, well, spending time with her, which I used to enjoy, just feels more like a chore nowadays.
Well, you are prioritizing your job above your family, aren't you?
What? No!
I mean, you are choosing to travel to another country for your job instead of going to your son's game like you had previously promised. Isn't that right?
But Dolly, am I a bad person?
Not at all, Richard. A bad father, perhaps, but not a bad person at all. Do you remember what I told you when I hired you for this position, Richard?
Yes, of course.
I told you that this position is not for everyone. Only those willing to do whatever it takes to do well. This job requires sacrifice, as all things in life do. And if you really want to make it in such a cutthroat world, you must be able to prioritize what is really important. I am asking you again, Richard. Are you willing to do whatever it takes?
Yes.
I knew you would be. I always knew you and I were alike in that regard. Now, I trust you know what you need to do?
Yes, I do.
Splendid.
Hello, dear.
How dare you, Richard? I can't believe you just upped and left your family for an entire week. What sort of father does that to their family?
Nice to see you too, Miranda. And I thought I had already explained this to you over the phone, but this trip was for a very important client. I couldn't just not go.
Yes, you could have, Richard. Don't act like you didn't have a choice. You deliberately chose to abandon your family just so you could frolic around France for a week with another woman.
Oh, please, Miranda. Not this again.
Well, what else am I supposed to think when you spend more time with her than you ever do with me anymore?
That's not what this is about, Miranda.
Then what is it about? Because this certainly isn't about me or our family.
Miranda.
No, Richard, I'm done. I'm taking the kids and I'm leaving.
Miranda, just listen to me.
Let go of me.
Miranda, why won't you just...
Breaking news. Last night, the bodies of Miranda Bartley and her 2 children were found by husband and father, Richard Bartley, who had been gone on a business trip the week prior. Police suspect this was a robbery gone wrong, but what happened last night to the Bartley family remains an ongoing investigation. Richard Bartley didn't respond to our reporter's request to comment, but we did manage to get a hold of his boss, Dolly Davids. Miss Davids, care to comment? It
It's a shame what happened to Miss Bartley and her 2 children, and we ask that during this difficult time everyone allows Richard Bartley the privacy to grieve. In the meantime, I will personally do whatever it takes to help Mr. Bartley receive help and justice for the unfortunately deceased Bartley family.